Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday. Tonight with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. It's Western Conference NBA action, the Memphis Grizzlies here at home. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season. They could only manage a single win in 4 tries against these guys last year.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Portland. It's a 3-point game. Over to the wing. Here's Kamara. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
Here's Cunningham. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Robinson. Wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Well, this is why you run offense through Cunningham. He's a creator.
Outside Dumars. Back to Ball. Outside for Robinson. Thibault for 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. Memphis with the ball. Down low. Fast break, here we go. Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Dumars. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Thibault can't get it to go.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Drills the three-pointer. Cunningham's got 5 points so far. Pass to Thibault. Back to Ball. Now, here's Dumars. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Kamara. Thibault on the wing. Here's Robinson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
To the inside. Off his leg. And it's being called a kickball.
Substitution on the court.
Here is Cunningham. He's got 5. Takes it inside, and he lays it straight in. He's got 7. Portland trailing here. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These Ball brothers can fight.
There's a minute left in the first quarter. Cunningham looking it over. Robinson left side. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. The shot from the low post is good. Cunningham's got 9 points.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
Back to Ball. .23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside for Robinson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Cunningham outside. Over Thibault. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Memphis. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Roy attacking. Can't get it to fall. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
Bounce pass for Jerome. Clock at 6. And Jackson throws it down hard.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Okongwu. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And here's Sharp. Back to Roy. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I'd have been lying to you. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Okongwu has it in the corner. It's good from long range. Okongwu's now got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Jackson, and they double up Jackson. And that one, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Well, it's so hard stopping Jackson Jr. down low. He'll beat even great defense.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but G.A. much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Jerome with it. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gordon. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here is Okongwu. Guarded by Robinson. Back to Okongwu. And here's Sharp. Diving in. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Bull with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Roy gets the bucket.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Pass to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Here's Robinson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Sharp. Now Bull. Pass to Okongwu. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, remember, Okongwu can drain these kind of jumpers, especially off the catch.
They set the pick. Jackson in the corner. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
22.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Memphis leading. And stolen by Thibault. Ball with it. It's Gordon picking him up. And the dunk by Robinson.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Pass to Gordon. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 5 to shoot. It's Cunningham with the drive. And they get it back. And it's Gordon with the finish. Now Kamara. Back to Robinson. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Rebounded by Jackson.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And done with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Trailblazers trailed by 5. Ball with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Now here's Ball. Robinson pulls it in.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
There's Ball with the 3. Again, Ball missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Back to Jackson. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Dumars. Just 5 to shoot. Over Robinson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Jackson with the screen. Kicks it out to Gordon. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, in an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Done outside. Back to Cunningham. And it's Bessie in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Dumars. Out of hand on it. Outside Robinson. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
Substitution on the court.
Cunningham outside. Back to Dunn. To the wing right side. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Trailblazers trailed by 4. Roy attacking. And then Roy with the jam.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. And Sharp has it in the corner. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, when Sharp's got to look at the rim, he's going for it.
Robinson for 3. Unable to get that one. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. He gets it up. It's a tie game in Memphis. And will return shortly. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And there's the call on Roy. That's his first foul.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Cunningham outside. Jackson in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Jackson's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Memphis. Outside Roy. And Okongwu has it in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, this has been a growing part of Okongwu's game, adding that ability to stretch the floor.
And it's Gordon missing. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
To Cunningham. Pass to Bessie. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers to take the lead. And the basket is good. Okongwu's now got 5 points now this quarter.
The preferred scoring area for Okongwu. He can get it done inside with his size and length.
The Grizzlies with another miss. The Trailblazers with the lead. Here's Sharp. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Can't get it to go.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Now Sharp. Here's Okongwu. Down he goes for three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Cunningham outside. From deep. And it's off.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Screen by Bol. Now, Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And the rejection by Jackson. Gordon. No good, unable to win this run. Trailblazers leading by 11. Outside Roy. Puts up the three. That one misses. Memphis with the ball. And taken away by Roy. Here's Sharp. .111 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, for Sharp, it's about shooting a good percentage. When he does that, he's an impactful player.
First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here. He's off on the second. The Grizzlies trailed by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Trailblazers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Onyeka Okongwu.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do.
We are live from Portland, Oregon for a West. Conference contest with the Trailblazers. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. The Nuggets here looking to pick one up here on the road before returning to Denver.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
Well, you love watching a game where both teams feel like they have something to prove. That really raises the level of intensity out there.
And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Thomas, no luck. Dumars with it. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Dumars. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Kamare misses. Kirilenko with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Thomas. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
Left side, Ball. Outside for Robinson. Over Jokic. Robinson misses.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Now, here's Watson. Now, here's Thomas. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic, no good. Here's Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here is Kirilenko. Back to Jokic. Outside Kirilenko. On the wing, Murray. A three-pointer off the mark.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Pass to Dumars. There's Ball with the three. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets leading. Moving it up. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now Ball. He's covered by Murray. The kick out to Dumars. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Kamare.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball. Kevin?
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now Robinson. Following the miss by Andre Kirilenko from deep. 5-0 for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Pass to Murray. Jokic a screen. Fades back. And David Robinson pulls it down. Outside ball. The kick out to Dumars. 5-0 for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Stolen by Kirilenko. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Jokic provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Outside ball for Murray. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Watson. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's just a great play.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
In the corner, Bull with it. Pass to Sharp. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Campbell. Out to Miller. Right side, White. From past the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. White's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
In the corner, Bull with it. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Bull's got his first points of the game.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level.
Miller, no up. And here are the Trailblazers. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. It's good from long range.
Those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
To Johnson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Play with it. He's picked up by White. Pass to Bull. Bounce pass from Alexander Walker. Now, here's Sharp. 6 to shoot. Here's Roy. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. 3 on 3. Johnson, a wide-open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Okongwu a screen to the left wing. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Knocked away. And stolen by Okongwu. And here we go. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's good. Alexander Walker's got 4 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Roy. And then Roy with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Driving to the basket. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Pass to Isaac. Now, Camby. Denver passing it around. Shot clock at 5. White, wide open. He fires. No good from outside. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Here's Roy. 5 points in the game. Here's Okongwu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to White. Beyond the arc. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And it's good for 2. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift. Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
It's been all about Cameron Johnson for the Nuggets. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Guys, back to you.
There's your good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Watson. Offside Thomas. And here's Jokic. 7 points in the game. Jokic draws the double. Denver needs to get off his shot. Watson for 3. Robinson pulls it in. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 1-point game. Robinson down low. There's a screen by Kamara. Here's Dumars. Lays it up off the glass. Dumars got his first 2 points of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Watson. And here's Kirilenko in the corner. Murray with it.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Here's Thybulle. Off target from outside. Tim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out. But now his offense has taken a leap forward.
Clock at 6. On the wing, Murray. It's rebounded by David Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. None better, Tim, than Matisse Thybulle on a steals-per-minute basis.
But what a nightmare if Matisse Thybulle has you guarded on a nightly basis. He's got a sixth sense for where the ball is going to be, a disruptor in every sense of the word. And remember, this is a former collegiate defensive player of the year.
He's a special player.
Sure is.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Jokic. Right side, Kirilenko. Clock at 4. Back to Watson. And again, Denver, no good.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
In the corner, Kamara with it. And it's off from three-point range. And now here he comes, Kirilenko leading the break. And again, Denver, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
In the corner, Kamara with it. Outside, Ball. Lets it go. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Ball's got 6. Jokic a screen. Pass to Watson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic high post. Over Robinson. Jokic doing the job inside.
Smooth like butter. Jokic can make you pay from anywhere.
There's a screen by Robinson. Outside, Ball. Shoots the 3. And Jokic with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
The third quarter comes to a close. Portland out in front, leading by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Nuggets trailed by 5. White looking around. Miller outside. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Miller outside. Puts up a deep 3. And Ball pulls it down. Finish off the break. Sharp's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
And we talk often about Bull's scoring ability, but they're nice dime from the big fella.
First team foul.
And stolen by Okongwu. Into the lane. Oh, in the chin by Sharp.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Shots good by Miller.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And Okongwu has it in the corner. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
No shot there. He was left wide open and now adds 3 points from distance.
Isaac a screen. White goes in. Out to Miller. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
From outside, and it misses. The Nuggets trailed by 5. It's Isaac, and there's the call on Roy. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Doesn't get that one. Trailblazers leading by 5. Up top, Sharp. Okongwu with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now Jokic. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Sharp. Now Alexander Walker. The basket is good.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Now Jokic. Outside Kirilenko. Jokic inside. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Kirilenko with the double team. Shaedon Sharp. And get the 3. It's Thomas on the wing. It's good.
A huge bucket by Thomas there. The pressure of the moment just does not seem to faze him in the slightest.
Okongwu nails the jumper.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And they double up Roy. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Nuggets ball.
And so it's Portland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they